YouTube? It's MIgardener, and I'm here with another episode. I'm going to show you the ultimate planting mix for your tomatoes and peppers, or Solanense crops such as eggplants or whatever else is Solanense, tomatillos, but yeah, they're all heavy feeders. So I have a mix that I've kind of made up, and it's probably one of the better mixes that you can make. It's a little bit more expensive than your generic potting soil, but it's just that organic super mix that's really hard to come by, and it's just supercharged, and hopefully you guys will really like it. Hopefully you guys will try it. I've gotten great results, so I'll show you those as well. But right now, while they're still light, I'm going to show you basically how I make the mix. I already have some pre-made, but I'll show you what goes into it. And then I will also kind of just show you how I pot my tomato plants up and stuff, so you can get the just for what I'm doing. So stay tuned, I'll bring you in close. So the first thing I add is all natural bone meal. And bone meal is a great source of phosphorus. You can get it in usually a 113.0 for the NPK, but this one is a 690, and that's the NPK on that one. Then I also add blood meal, all natural blood meal. It's an amazing source of nitrogen. There's nothing else. This is a 12.00 for the NPK, and I add 1 part blood meal to 1 part bone meal. Then I also add a slow release. This is Plant Tone. It's made by Espama. I really like that brand. It's a great company. This is a slow release formula that's just an all-around fertilizer, and this is a 533 for the NPK. And that just allows for there to be some potassium as well. The next thing I add is lime. Now, the amount of lime that you add is going to be variable, but there's certain safe amounts, and the safe amount for a 6-inch pot is 1 teaspoon. As you can see, they have the ingredients and stuff that goes into the lime, and the correct amounts for the safe zone that won't hurt your plants or lower the pH beyond what they can bear. But lime is an amazing source of calcium carbonate, and calcium carbonate is basically what your plants will use to make flowers. So you really need that in there. And also I might add though, one thing, that if you don't water regularly, your plants aren't going to be able to take up the calcium anyways. So you need to make sure you're watering on a regular schedule. But anyways, the next thing is horticultural grade perlite, and this stuff is larger than the regular perlite. Sorry, I'm not focusing there, but perlite basically just adds aeration to the soil, and I generally will add to I have a just kind of an eye measurement, but I will show you in a second how I measure it. All right, so here's the soil makeup that I already have made, and it's really great. It's really loose, and the secret here is I add about 1 cup to 2 cups of blood meal, and 1 to 2 cups of bone meal, and then I add about 15 teaspoons of the lime, and then I will also add about anywhere from 5 to 6 cups of perlite, sometimes even maybe close to 10 cups of perlite. But the soil in this mixture is actually 1 40-pound bag of steer manure, and then 1 40-pound bag of regular topsoil. And that way you get the best bang for your buck. And it's really great. It's been working awesome so far. So now I'm going to show you how I plant up my tomato plants, and just kind of what it's all about. All right, so I have my 1-gallon pot here. Great pots to use for tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, pretty much anything that has a nice deep root system that needs to be planted deeper. So I've basically filled 1 heaping scoop just into the bottom here, barely even fills it. And then I'm also just going to take my shovel, make a little indentation right there, as you can see. And then I'm going to just set the tomato plant in, and then I'm just going to bury the stem as you would any other tomato plant. give it a little shake, make it settle down. And then, now that you have that, it may require a little patting down. And then it's ready to be staked and watered, and it should be ready to go. So these are all the plants that I have planted so far. I still have a ton more, and most likely I will run out of room, which is unfortunate, but I always have the grow lights up in the grow room that I can use. And also, if I happen to get some spare money, because right now I'm on a pretty tight budget, but I would like to get 2 more tables for back there that are just like these ones that I can set them on. We were going to get the greenhouse, the actual greenhouse, like shelving units, as you may say, and those are really nice. But the only problem is they were on back order. We ordered them, and the company said, well, there's simply no more left. The supplier just isn't making them anymore as of now, and so they put us on back order till like mid-April. And I'm like, geez, well, my plants will already be in the ground and 4 feet tall by the time that happens, so there's no use in doing that. But this is just working really great. As you can see, that fan has not fallen over. I actually have that fan blowing up, so it circulates the hot air up and brings it down. That way it kind of stays more circulated. And then this fan is blowing air to create kind of just a cross current to bring just general fresh air in. I'm going to run you through the varieties here really quick so you can see what's been happening. But as you can see, these are the vintage wines. These are very healthy plants. Pretty much just this little section right here. There's about 12 of them. Then there's the cream sausages. They're very healthy. And the Moneymaker tomato, they're also extremely healthy. Right now my light is on because it's getting darker, so they're actually very green, but as you can see, the light is on and it takes a while to adjust, but they're very healthy plants. And these are Moneymakers. And I'm going to try to turn this light off really quick. There we go. Alright, so that's a little bit better. There we go. So now you don't have that blinding light. But yeah, these are all Moneymakers. Then here's the Japanese Black Trifle. As you can see, they're extremely healthy. They're already kicking. They're crazy. And then over here, I thought it'd be worth mentioning. These are the Ananas Noir and the Hillbilly and the more Ananas Noir. But these Virginia Sweets are the healthiest ones. As you can see, they're just really stocky, extremely healthy. I planted them deep, so they're planted down about here, so all that will be roots. And then, I mean, like, seriously, these are just very healthy plants, and really loving the soil mixture. So I would greatly encourage you guys to use that soil mixture. It's got everything you need plus some, and it's miracle stuff. So I would strongly encourage you guys to try it out. But if you guys can't, I know it's a tad bit expensive, but if you can, it makes a lot, and the bags go quite a long ways. But I'll show you these stocky plants one more time before I sign off, because they're amazing plants. I mean, honestly, I could not have asked for better results. So until next time, this is MIgardener, reminding you to grow big or go home. Thanks for coming along, guys. See ya. Bye.